Everyone, thanks for watching. Welcome to the RxOliver Twitch channel. And if you're watching on YouTube later, welcome to my YouTube. This is Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, homebrewed by me, the Dungeon Master Oliver. My players are, from top left, Trevor, who plays Andy McCarr, Tammy, who plays Kiara, David, who plays Stinky Nook, and Peter, who plays Darrow. So, guys, we've done our sound check. I've introduced the game, so we need to catch up with where we left off last week. You are mid-combat with these skeleton archers, and I believe, I don't know if it was just at the end of the round, but I know that the last thing I remember was Kiara wrapped them all up in a web spell. All these ones. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 not caught up in the web. As far as I can tell from the turn tracker, it's at the top of a round and it's Olgrim's turn. Does that sound right?
I believe so, yes.
Sounds right to me.
We've got the 3 on Eleonora. Was that Bless or Prayer? It's Bless, isn't it?
I'll check what I put. I'm pretty sure it's Barakram's Blessing.
Okay. She's got 3 rounds left on that anyway. Stinky Nook, you've got a mark on you. You are missing a round. You've got a fumble, haven't you?
I fumbled last round,
That's
yes.
right, okay. So,
and a web lasts 2 turns per level.
2 turns per level,
20,
so...
Yeah, 20 minutes per level.
I have...
So 140 minutes.
I have it in my head that not everyone is blessed.
I don't
Sneaky
think
Nook.
I am. I'm
Sneaky
not.
Nook is not.
We did this blessing before we went in here, didn't we?
No, it was as you arrived in here.
As we arrived.
Stinky Nook's not because he was ahead and someone else was not.
I think it was me. But I can't remember why.
Sure,
Or any-
I think it was because you and the bear were in here, weren't you?
Kiara and the bear went ahead.
Aye.
Yeah.
So, everyone's got Barakram's blessing on them apart from Kiara and Kiara and the bear, Charlemagne, sorry. Right then. Anything else we can work out as it comes up? We just wing it anyway. So, we'll start round XY. We don't know what round it is. I think it's about 5. But Ogrim Battlehammer is at the top of the round. So, who had the Battlehammer brothers? Who was controlling them?
I'm looking
I'm
after
doing Ogrim.
Fargrim.
You've got Fargrim.
You're looking after Ogrim.
Okay, so
I'm
Ogrim
doing
first,
Ogrim.
Trevor.
Looks to me like he can't get that skeleton because Fargrim's in the way.
Yeah. Now,
Isn't he got a reach weapon?
does have a spear, but
He does have a spear, but that's not what he's rolled for.
you've got two. The thing is, he's rolled for a warhammer, which is also a throwing weapon, so you could use that throwing wise on the same initiative. You couldn't use a spear because it's a slower weapon than the hammer. You'd have to wait until the end of the turn to use that.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether he wants to go throwing a +2 hammer around there. I think he'd probably just leave it to his brother. He'll hold his action, I
Hold
think.
his action. Right, well, Stinky Nook, you don't have an action, or you don't have an attack anyway, because you fumbled the last round. Are you doing anything other than attacking? You making any movement?
Well, yes. I'm moving forward. Can I see past the fight to see if there is a route through that tower?
So you'll see that
If
you'll see that this one in the front, he's on the lower level. These ones are up on the upper level. This one on the lower level, the web is coming down, and he's caught up in it as well. So you can see that web covers the entrance there. So you'd be traversing the web to get through.
In that
I'm
case, I
trying
am
to work out.
jumping down onto here and trying to move down the staircase to see if I can see a door at the bottom of the tower,
Okay.
so that I can try and find a way up
What
into the tower
level?
to get through to there.
Okay. So you see a
What
door.
level is this one?
So
What level is that one?
sorry, we'll see these two. Sorry, are on the lower level, and the other 4, 3, 4 are on the upper level. Sorry, I need to get this moved to map. So yeah, the 4 of them are on the upper level, the 4 that are in the semicircle, and the 2 are on the lower level. So you do see a door there, Stinky Nook. It's
Right,
old
I've got-
and it's wooden and it's It's rotten, and there's quite a lot of bits of it missing, I guess.
Okay, well, I can move to there. That's more than half a move, so I can't do anything about that door this round. But I can get to that door.
There's an old, rotten, mouldy door there. Yes, wooden. Okay.
Which probably means there's old, rotten, mouldy stairs inside as well. Unless they're made of stone, we'll see.
Fargrim Battlehammer's turn.
Well, let's deal with this skeleton in front of me. 1 second.
Attacking, yeah. Ooh, Darrow's got his thinking arrow out.
Not a very good roll, but is AC 6 enough to hit?
Ooh, sorry, I never noticed that. These skeletons are AC 7, so yeah, that's...
Jolly good. Let's do some damage.
Let's do some damage.
One's a goner.
Think so. This is a Maul +3, remember. 10 damage.
Smash, tinkle, tinkle.
That becomes a pile of bones. Oh,
Yeah,
it's still lying there. I'll move it on there just to clean up the map. Remember, there's still a huge pile of bones lying here. Also here, big piles of bones along the things. All these ones that are off the side aren't actually off the side. They're just moved so that you can move around easier. So there's big piles of bones all over here. Nice hit, Fargrim. So, the skeleton's next, right? Let me think about what they're going to do. Okay, well, these ones are all tied up in the web. Did they get a strength check, am I right?
No.
Someone bring up the rules for web then real quick, see how what these guys can do, if anything.
I suspect they're not strong enough, but we'll have to check.
Creatures with strengths between 13 and 17 can break through 1 foot of webs per round.
I don't think a skeleton has a strength of 13.
In that case,
They can't do nothing.
can't do anything.
Right, so these 6 are tied up. These 3 though are not. And they're skeletons. They don't mind shooting through their bodies to try and shoot at you. So they're all going to just pop off some shots. And I'm going to give them not the -4 for a call shot that would give you guys. I'm going to give them the -2 because they shoot through a rib cage. Remember, the guys that are in front of them, they're only half there, so there's more space to shoot through. So I'll give them a -2 in their shots. So I've got 3 of them.
And they see us.
There's web there as well.
Yeah, they're entangled in web.
Or
No,
they've
no.
got to shoot
ones
blindly over
behind
the
aren't
top of the
entangled.
tower.
There is web there as well.
So these 3 here are on the lower level, so they are on the same level as Fargrim and Ogrim. So they've only got these 2 in front of them and a little bit of web. The majority of the web is up here, so I'm going to give them a -2.
Fair enough.
Right. And there's 3 of them attacking, and they're all just going to shoot at whoever's closest, which is Fargrim, okay? Where's my attacks?
Oh, it's freezing.
Well, is it -2 for the first one, -3 for the second, -4 for the third? Because the third one's shooting through 2 of his mates as well as the 2 in the web.
I was about to say nice try, but I'll give you it. I'm going to give you it this time. So, -3 on this one. First one misses by a mile anyway. Second one misses. The third one, I'll give it a -4 on this one then, David. Oh, hits an AC of 4, but you guys are buff as hell. That's nothing like even close enough at hitting Fargrim. So the skeleton's turn is over, that's it. And the Macar.
Well, I'm not sure what I can do, seeing as how there's... I might go and help Sneaky Nook, I think.
Oh, let me remind
I
myself
think
where you
Eleanor
are.
is all right up here, so I'll
Okay,
come
you're
down.
up here.
Can I get down to where Sneaky Nook is? I should think I can do that.
Yeah, let's get your movement out.
Should be able to leap down just onto the top steps there, then across. And you move faster than Sneaky Nook anyway, so you can make it.
Yes.
It's half your movement to get the Sneaky Nook.
Yeah. Well, I won't do anything to attack anyway, so I'll just come up behind him and
You could try
support
forcing
him.
the door open with your other half.
It's half your movement. It's just over half your movement to get to the door. So if you wanted to try the door, I'd give you it. If you got half a move left.
No, I'll just stop. I'll just stop behind Sneaky Nook.
Always the cautious bunch, eh?
Right then.
Right then, wait till Tammy's turn. Let's go! Right, so Adam McCarr moves with his turn. Darrow. The Great Axe. The champion of Barrack Fram. The leader of the party.
So you're maintaining that arrows have no chance of getting stuck on the web on the lower level?
Less chance than on the upper level. The web's only a little bit, because it's only just came down to hit these two, so it's just a little bit over the door. There's less web on the bottom.
If I move 30 foot, I should be able to go do a cold shot at bits of the front skeleton that are clear of the web.
Where are you moving to? So you go in to here. Is that what I'm thinking? In front of Fargo?
In actual fact, he only needs to get up onto that level there, because that's the landing on the staircase.
Yeah, remember if you're on the lower level, add 10 feet for throwing it up. There's 20 feet for you. So you've got 20 feet movement, get you there. So you've still got 10 feet of movement left. You could, in fact, I think, just about hit him with a melee attack. Let me just measure that out.
I'm going to be need help with measuring and stuff tonight. Maybe with getting my tokens because I'm using a mouse pad.
Aye, no problem. Darrow, you've got to about here, so I would give you the melee attack, especially because you've got that great axe.
No, I've been hammering.
So you're just, alright, and that's what your initiative's for? Okay.
My initiative's for the hammer, and it's a blunt weapon, unlike the axe.
Okay. So where are you moving to?
Just walk up to the top of the landing, Darrow, and throw it from there.
Yeah? What's the range on that?
About 20 foot, I think.
20 feet, aye. So you got -2 on it. -2 plus 1 though, because you're blessed. Your token seems a little smaller than the other two dwarfs. I'm going to move that up a little bit. So you're throwing from there. So that'll be -2 plus 1 for the blessing then. So total -1. So even with your your -1 penalty, that's absolutely a hit. Smack bang right in the breastbone, right in the centre of the rib cage. Let's see if you do enough damage to shatter it apart completely. 6 damage. Oh. Well, that skeleton had exactly 6 hit points, so you send another one to the bone pile, Darrow. So that's your magical returning warhammer. So that hammer smashes directly into the centre of the breastbone of this skeleton, sends ribs flying in all directions, and the hammer magically whirls back through the air into your hand like Thor.
Well, it's probably the next one back's probably that much more webby, and there's a higher risk of the hammer getting stuck.
Well, it's Ulgrim's turn.
Right. Well, again, there's not much he can do there.
He's got his full range of movement, mind.
It isn't Ogre's turn because he held his action.
Oh, that's right, yeah. We're talking about somebody that has 2 attacks. That would have been his second. That's right, sorry. Ignore me. Yep. It's the famous Kiara Jenkins' turn.
I don't know what I have initiative for. Because I cast a spell last round, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't cast web.
You did cast web last time, yeah.
Aye. So
we've probably not re-rolled initiatives, so whatever you're doing, because it's 11, it's not particularly high or particularly low. Just to make the game move, well, whatever you're doing, you do not on that initiative, okay?
Okay. You guys bear with me because I was terrible mouse pad.
Is that right?
Right. How far am I?
From
The skeletons that are on the level with on the right hand side.
right, add 5 feet of movement to that because you're going past at least 2 of your buddies. So you're at 40 there. So that's where it says 35 is actually 40. So 60, half your movement gets you in melee range.
What if I was using darts?
60 foot.
Now you've got 60 feet, so you can move to 10 feet away and have your full attack with no penalty. So
Right, I'm gonna let me have a look who's
you can
here.
land there, be 10 feet away, and you've got your attack with no penalty.
Yeah,
darts.
but can I do that? Return the movement token for me.
Can do it.
Right, can you see this guy here? Right in front of me. Yeah, the one that you just drew the arrow from.
Yep.
I'm gonna fire some darts at him.
Okay, now normally when you are using your weapon, we would have you initiative on 11, 13, 14, but we don't because we didn't do initiative because we winged it. So just make all 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Aye, just make it like we do with the bear anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just using regular darts. I'm not using my pluses and my whatever because I'm not. Have I got? I'm not blessed. Hold on.
Now these creatures are held. I was going to say these creatures are held. So what's her bonus to hit them? But she just rolled a fucking crit fail anyway.
I know.
You fumbled on the first one.
I rolled a 7 though.
Doesn't matter. You you fumbled on the
know.
first one. All attacks this round, the next round are forfeit. So we don't need to work out any bonuses because you fucked it. You just dropped all your darts all over the floor. It's your bear's
You're
turn.
gonna have to hunt through the bones to find it.
Yeah, yeah. It's in you've dropped them in a big pile of bones. Actually, that's a point.
You need to pick them up.
Aye. Well, it's the bear's turn.
He's gonna just move. He'll just move closer to where I am. Just like we're behind where Dado is.
Bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, lick some of the blood off Darrow.
Get a wee bit excited and give a wee chew.
So they will.
Right, last in the round then, before held actions, it's Eleonora.
I think she'll just move up behind Olgrim.
Yeah. Now we change her 3 to a 2 then, because it's her turn. Let me move her up. And change this to 2. So there's 2 rounds left on that spell. Right. Olgrim had his...
I'm just looking to see how damaged everyone is. Because
I figured maybe healing
Eleanor had
spells.
done some healing.
No one's
But
badly hurt, actually. Sneaky Nook's down
Nook looks
10
a
and
little
that's
bit
the
dented.
most. He's down 10 and that's the most.
There's a few arrow shafts sticking out
no,
of
he
Sneaky Nook.
regenerates. We know he regenerates, so it's the rest of the party I'm looking at.
Yeah.
One of the brothers is down.
One of them's down 9,
9
one of
points.
them's down 6. Kiara's down 6.
Oh.
And Sneaky Nook's down 10.
Would you mind removing the fumble marker from Sneaky Nook?
No problem.
Don't have a. We're in the middle of the combat, though, aren't we? I can't drink a healing potion.
Yeah, you can, it's your whole turn though. Movement and that is a whole turn. You're not going to need to though. Right, anyway, Peter, you took too long to think about it. Eleanor's turn's
How
over.
far was Eleanor? No, because if she moves that far forward, she'll be taking. She's seen that he's been shot at,
Yeah.
and it's a bit cramped to get into a position to heal him, isn't it?
For her to get in a position to heal Sneaky Nook.
Fargrim.
Or Fargrim. No, because you've got the space in between him and Kiara, and neither of them are in melee combat, so it's only allies you're going through, so nah, I'd say she can get through there. You mean just do that? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Kiara's thrown herself in the way of Fargrim to save him from getting shot. She's offering herself up.
What a hero, eh?
Definitely.
Always. Always.
So you want to do a healing spell on Fargrim? Peter, yeah?
Yes, I'm just holding the 2 D8 for it.
Cool. Hey, a big F. Right, and last in the round we've got Ogrim that held his action. That's it, right?
And the bear,
yeah.
he's going to hold it still anyway. He can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm guessing that Olgrim might as well just follow the other two, seeing as how it looks like they're trying to get around there. So he might as
come
well.
over.
Where's Olgrim? Yes, that's him.
Man.
And he can step down here and follow up these two.
Where's he stepping? Oh, towards Anabakar and Stinky Duke. Yes, no problem.
Yeah, he's following them.
Have to squeeze past Darrow, but that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of the round. So think about what you're doing next round. I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, alright? Back in a second.
Darrow says, I can heal you, Fargrim.
Nice, and you're not a robot anymore. Sound. So this is the split second in between rounds that you shouted that, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so Tam, Ace and this Kiara we didn't know what you were doing last time we went on a random initiative. Decide what you're doing this round and we'll roll initiative.
I've fumbled, so fuck all.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. You can move, we'll just do it on the initiative that you've got then. We don't need to change the initiative since you fumbled. Okay. Anybody else need to change what their character or any of the NPCs is doing?
Yeah, I'm rolling good. And an initiative for Darrow, assuming Fargrim's going to be there to be healed.
Okay.
Well, you can't exactly charge Berserk into battle at the moment. There's webs in the way. So, yes, he'll wait.
So you're rolling for Cure Light Wounds or Cure Medium Wounds?
Light.
Okay. Anybody else?
No.
No, I'm waiting for Olgrim to kick this door in.
Okay. So, we move into round 2 for tonight. Wherever we are, it's round 2 tonight.
I'm still...
Are you still rolling
I'm
initiative?
still fiddling with this.
Sorry, my bad, Peter. Just let me know when you're ready.
Assuming that Olgrim doesn't have to roll special initiative to kick a door in.
Nah, no. Things like that will just leave whatever initiative's on. And the thing is, because you've rolled that initiative for his hammers, you could say he's smashing in the door with 2 hammers as well. You can flavour it in. Because he's rolled the initiative for the weapon.
Smash it in with one hammer and then hit the thing behind it with the other.
Take advantage of his 2 attacks. Come on. Take advantage of your generous DM, you mean. A nice roll. Not bad, anyway.
Right, I've rolled initiative.
Okay, so we begin round 2 of the evening. Olgrim is at the top of the round again. So you're saying he's moving around kicking the door?
Yeah, so he's going to come round.
It told me I hadn't pressed, so hold on whilst I type in the correct initiative.
Alright, I just need to change yours then. So I just need to change your 10 to a 9, yeah? Sorted. Right, that's fixed. So, Olgrim first then.
Yeah, so Olgrim smashes this door and checks what's in that level of the tower behind the door.
Okay, so the door doesn't just come off the hinges easily. It bursts into bits actually, because he finds when his foot goes through it, it's very soft actually. The wood's, there's not much left there at all. What's left of it comes off the hinges, bits of wood and dust and like a what's the right word? Like a musty kind of dust. When you break open old, like rotten wood, you know that what would you call that musty smell? Yeah. A whole like cloud
dry
of that.
Rot.
Dry rot, yeah. A whole cloud of that kicks into the room and out of the room. It's dark, but you've got infravision. Infravision's not really going to show you much because that's heat, but you see a broken old rickety spiral staircase. It's not wooden, it's stone, but there seems to be a few steps missing. It's in a state of disrepair.
Can he move inside the door a little bit and to one side, sort of over here?
Yep. He's already acted halfway through his action, so once he does that, no more. But I'll give him that.
Right, yeah, so he'll just smash the door and step in and to one side and hopefully not fall down a pit trap.
Now, just for tidying up the tokens, even though he's on a different level, so he's directly under him, I'll just move him along a wee bit. Or, what I'll do is I'll actually move the skeleton, okay? Just so we see everything. Okay, so Ogrim's kicked in the door. There's a old broken-ass spiral staircase. Now, spiral staircases in castles always went the same way, and that was the curled up going to the left. And the reason for that is because most people are right-handed, and it was to give the people fighting down the stairs the advantage. They've got all the room to swing with their right hand, whereas someone coming up the stairs is trying to poke round like that with their right hand, or they have to switch a shield into their right hand and go like that with the left hand to fight. So that's why the spiral staircases in castle towers always go the same way. There's your fact for the evening, folks.
Is it a staircase that's going up and down, or just one direction?
This is the ground floor, so it only goes up from here.
Well, it doesn't necessarily only go up
All
from
right,
here.
Good. Sorry, good point. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, no, it seems to be that there's a ground floor that doesn't seem to be going down anywhere as well. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. That was a good question.
Yeah, I was very aware that there's levels underneath the ground now.
No, yeah, he doesn't seem to see any kind of them going down from here anyway. It's solid ground.
Okay.
Do they go up 2 floors? Do they? Because there's the wall and then there's the top of the
Well,
tower.
he can only see the floor that he's in, so he can only see that it goes up to the next one. You can't tell that it goes up to because there's a floor in the way.
You could see the light up there, presumably, because light would be coming in through the doorway.
Yes.
Right. So
Is
anyway,
there a tower outside?
it's Sneaky Nook next, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, Sneaky Nook is rushing inside, lightly up the spiral staircase.
Okay, Sneaky Nook, you
He's
find a
the
circle.
lightest member of the party.
You find a circular room with a spiral staircase going up to the left. If you want to go up the stairs, I'll need a dexterity check or a climbing check because there are missing steps and you're going to have to do something, jump a couple or climb or something. So to get up it, I need climbing or dexterity. Dexterity, let's say you get up at normal speed. Climbing, you can get up a little bit quicker because you're going up the pillar.
Yep.
Up to you what you want to
Fair enough.
use.
I will go for the dexterity roll, which is...
That's the easier one, so that'll get you up at regular speed.
That's fine with me.
You should nail that. Yes.
Yes, trouble.
Okay, so you get up to the next floor. Now you are in the middle floor, so you are on the same floor as Chiara, Eleonora, etc., and these three here. So you see these ones.
Do I have the movement just to step through the doorway and attack the one in front of me?
This one, like behind you, or this one here in the web? That one there, yeah. That'll be the end of your movement, but you'll have your attacks.
Jolly good. And
Let's
half
go.
damage.
Mr. Rapier plus 94 or whatever it is.
Beast there.
You see what he's got in his other hand now?
Here, we are a badass party. Like, no wonder people like knew who we were before we turned up.
Oh, a -7. That's certainly a hit, David. Oh yeah, you're famous. You're well equipped. Like, somebody needs to rob you soon.
We can try.
That's a definitely hit, David. We'll have damage for that. 10
5 damage.
5, it's halved because it's a slashing weapon or piercing weapon. Is it piercing or rapier rather than... It's piercing rather than slashing, isn't it?
Piercing. Yeah.
Piercing and slashing weapons do half damage on skeletons, so he's still standing actually. Now it's the other...
all surprised.
The other of the Battlehammer brothers. Mr. Two-Handed Weapon, Fargrim Battlehammer. What's he doing?
He's waiting to be healed, as he was told.
So he's holding his action.
Indeed.
Right, Stinky Nook's other attack. What's the sword you've got in your left hand? +1 slash +3 versus Drow.
It's my Drow Slayer.
That's right, the Drow Slayer, yeah.
Wonderful weapon.
Definitely a hit.
Seems to work well.
3 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. And it's this one here. Wait, we've not decided if we're rounding up or down yet. But he only had one hit.
It isn't a drow skeleton, is it?
He only had 1 hit point anyway, so he's a pile of bones. Another.
And I'm now facing 2 archers.
Another
I've just
animated
thrown
pile of
myself in the way to
skeletons
save
unanimates.
Well, unless I can get past you and attack the next one, of course.
Well, it's skeleton time, so this one's going to turn and grab a melee weapon and attack Ninkanuk.
Looks like I won't be able to.
Has he got any minuses on this? No, nothing. Doesn't need them. Oh, Jesus, what have I rolled there? I rolled a 3 and then a 2. My days! Right, so this one is going to stick to his short bow for now and take a couple of shots at Slinkernook. 2, because he's standing still. We never considered this before, we only gave them 1 each, but this one's getting 2.
Is he on any minuses for shooting through his mate?
Oh yes, he's definitely missed. He's shooting through 1 mate, so he's missed. Ah, come on, these skeletons are the worst. I hope the next baddie's tougher, right, Darrow, Mr. Great Axe.
It's time for the D8 to see if I can do better than Eleanor.
Okay. Oh, is it not Fargrim you were healing?
Yes, Fargrim was being healed.
Yeah. Nice, he's up to 55 or 58. So Darrow puts hands on his dwarven brother Fargrim, and this God's divine energy channels through him and heals him, brings life back to Fargrim. Vitality is restored, and Fargrim's a fire in his eyes once again. And a Makar. Oh, great blade singer.
I shall dive in through the door here. I'll see the spiral staircase, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait a minute, roll for surprise. No, I'm just joking.
so is it the first level of the staircase is uneven, or is it the second level?
Both.
Well, let's see.
You've got tumbling though, so if you give me a tumbling, I'll let you get up in double time.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna leap. I was gonna do a what's his name? The Legolas. I'm gonna do a Legolas up these stairs.
Yes. I love
Let
it.
me find tumbling.
Elven show off again, I don't know.
It's got to be done. It's here somewhere. I got myself selected. Oops, wrong one. Make sure I've got the right character selected and click on that. Oh, yes.
Okay, so let's say, right, for some flavour, you do a Legolas and you tumble and you backflip back down, and I'm going to give you, as you come down, on this one, no, because he's on the top, so on this one, this is the only one on the ground floor, so let's say you land somewhere in the middle of the room, right, because you were using the pillar to do your backflip, you land somewhere in the middle of the room,
Yeah.
I'll give you a +2 on your attack from him, because you're like flipping down and landing on him, so you can do like an elevated attack. I'll give you, if you're attacking that guy, I'll give you a +2 on it for elevation, and we'll just say it's from like a somersault landing.
Yeah, if I can get at him, I shall try and stick my sword in him.
Is
find
that in
the-
addition to +2 from behind?
Yes. Absolutely, so +4.
So +5 in all.
+5, because you're still blessed, yes.
Let's find
+5.
+5.
Look at you stacking the pluses.
Here I go.
Very good.
I
mate.
thought-
Long sword.
Roll a 1, bitch. Oi, oi, oi! That's a 20. Right, so you roll a 1d4, and if you get a 4, it's triple damage. Okay, so it's your standard crit. Double damage. So, Andy McCarr runs up the wall, backflips down, and as he backflips down, he spins his sword into the back of this skeleton, critically striking him in the centre of the skull for...
He probably strikes him with the flat of the blade, I think. So he does normal damage.
It's a minimum damage.
Visual minimum damage. Well, it's halved and doubled because it's a bladed weapon.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
Yeah, so it's halved and then doubled, so you get 4. Still, it was beautiful.
Yeah, but those acrobatic classes were working.
It was
he uses his single knowledge of the weapon to turn it so he hits the skeleton hard with the flat of the blade.
Yeah. Still, it's not enough to do the damage he needs, unfortunately. Beautifully cinematic. Absolutely beautiful. But it's a skeleton and the sword just chinks off the bone. Like, it just doesn't get the purchase it needs. You just needed more weight on that sword, a heavier weapon. But still, beautifully done, though. Cinematic. The movie viewers will love it.
The only problem is that Eleonora and Darrow are both facing Fargrim, so the only person who saw it was Kiara.
I'm impressed, but...
Dungeon Master saw it. Remember, I'm God. I'm omnipresent and omnipotent. I see everything.
Alright, Barrack Thrab.
Barrack Thrab is just a god. I am a god. Remember. Never forget.
Imagine, oh my days.
Hey, Andy McCarr, that was beautiful. Ogrim... This would have been a second attack, but he kicked in the door this round, so he doesn't have multiple attacks.
He's probably looking at what he needs to do to repair the staircase.
Yeah. If he wants another 5 feet of movement, fine.
I think he might as well just stand there by the door, mightn't he?
Okay. Kiara.
Do I have a turn?
You can't attack, you can only move because you fumbled last time.
Well... I'm just going to hold my action.
Okay, no problem.
So I have it there. Eleanor is going to feet and quarterstaff. She's not going to waste striking points. And that's a +1.
+1 from her own bless spell. That's a hit.
Right. And it's a D6, whatever.
5 damage. So, another skeleton becomes once more just a pile of bones. I'll move it out of the way. Do you want to take the halftime break there then? That's the end of the round. No, hang on.
Fargrim will
Held
just
actions.
move down to join his brother.
Aye.
He'll thank Darrow on the way, but he'll move down to join his brother.
Kiara and Charlemagne had held actions as well.
I think Kiara can't do anything really besides move, and I don't want to move. So,
Okay. Charlemagne?
sorry.
Sorry.
He might go around where the back of where like Fargrim Battlehammer is, maybe.
Okay. Do you want me to move him for you?
Is this? I know I've got. Yes,
Go on.
I was using the tap screen.
Go.
Yeah, let's finish off the stairs by sending heavily armoured dwarves and the bear up it in the same round.
Okay, so end of round. We'll pick up after a 5-minute break. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Sweet. So, round fuck nose teen. Ogrim Battlehammer first.
If Olgrim comes up the stairs, can you get alongside Andy McCarr to attack that skeleton?
Aye,
It's a
okay,
room,
right,
isn't
yeah. Because the stairs will open
What
out
skeleton?
here. The stairs will open out here.
No, Andrew McCarr's one got killed.
Yes.
Aye.
Yeah.
So, yes, so...
Oh,
1,
so
2,
there aren't
3,
any in
4.
there, are there?
So, all these ones are actually above you. They're on the top bit, Andy McCarr. The only ones that are on the same level as you now are the ones this side that are fighting, that Stinky Duke's fighting.
The ones on top are completely covered in webs anyway,
Yeah,
so
they're all wrapped up
probably
in
can't get
web.
at them, and we don't really need to worry about them. So
Well,
Olgrim
not
will.
for another hour, But you could give it Kiara the pleasure of seeing what happens when you set web on fire.
Ooh.
I was I was trying to remember if I had I was planning on firing lightning bolt or something at them.
We can see what happens to them when they get wet.
Oh yes, that's more the flavour we're going for.
But how many have we got?
What does happen when they get wet? Oh, with the holy water.
Yes, but do we want to waste the holy water on skeletons?
Well, it hardly seems worthwhile. I mean, we'll be gone in and out.
Will they be trapped? Yeah, will they be trapped here for long enough for us just to leave them and fuck off? Do we have to kill all of them if they're trapped? Let's just go.
Look, we know they're going to break out eventually.
Yeah, I'm not sure Olgrim
I
can
do.
be
We'll be miles away by then.
Remember, while you're having this discussion, these two are not caught in the web. We've still got two active battling skeletons.
Olgrim's going to hold his action.
Okay. Listen, Kinnick, you're next then.
Well, this one's attacked me. I'll just return the favour.
Good luck. Oi, oi, oi. Damage. So Stinky reaches out with a stabbing weapon, this rapier, which is a stabbing sword. He points out, and he gets the thrust so perfect that when he stabs this skeleton in the breastbone, he just drives right through it like a hot knife through butter. This sword goes through the skeleton's bones, and everything around it just crumples to dust on the floor.
Aha! Leaving me facing a skeleton with a bow and nothing in the way. Oh well.
That was beautiful though. It's Fargrim Battlehammer
Perfect.
next.
Does it look like these stairs will carry my weight?
Is that Fargrim asking? Who's he asking?
He's looking at it. You said it was a stone staircase, yes?
Yes, it's a stone staircase with a few steps
He's a
missing.
dwarf. Well, dwarves understand stone. Does it look as though it's in good enough condition?
You've got a couple of options, right? You can move up at normal speed with a dex check. You can move up at half speed without a dex check. Or if you've got tumbling or something else, you can get up quicker with a check.
He will move up at half speed.
Okay. Dwarf speed.
And sorry, wrong one. And figure out what's needed to go up to the next level.
Go. Right then, Darrow's next.
Darrow is moving somewhat forward, looking at the web, looking at the skeletons, and is there any bit of skeleton free of the web where he can do a cool short shot?
So you're talking about these two up here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're giving me a -4 on your attack, you can definitely try and hit them, yeah. Without risking the hammer getting stuck. Is that what you're trying to do? Hit it without the hammer getting stuck. Right, okay, yeah. If you hit a cold shot then a -4, you can do that. And he misses. Sninknick. Second attack. You've got 5 feet of movement. Is it enough?
No, it isn't. I shall move forward 5 feet.
No, it's not.
That's about it.
Okay. Eleonora.
She's got a quarterstaff, but it looks like she can't get through the tunnel without getting into the web.
Nah, if she moves any further forward, she's into the web. Remember, it does shoot down from here to here.
And in that case, she's seen signs of other people getting in, having gone down below. So you can measure out how far she can get.
Well, she's in eye level with it, so she's seen them come up to her eye level. Sorry.
Right.
So... Oh, to go down, if she's going down the other way. Right, okay, David's got you. 60 feet to the door.
So do a dex check to get her on the right floor. but she clearly isn't charging.
Was she going up a floor, like?
Well, it's 75 feet to get behind Fargrim.
Yeah.
Fargrim is at the foot of the stairs going up to the next level and he's having a look up.
Okay.
So I'll do a dex check for her.
So she's going down and back up.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if she does half movement,
She can stop
she
it.
can just.
She can stop on the bottom floor.
No, if the going up the stairs counts double, so she's going gingerly and basically ends up in the big room on the first floor, but can't nowhere near gone back.
Aye, if she uses full movement and just moves
gets
at
to the
normal
first
speed,
floor.
she'll get to the first floor, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Alright. I'm just going to move her just to tidy up the map. Or I'll move Fargrim. Okay. Skeletons next. I've got one left. The other ones are caught in the web. They can't do anything. This one, mindlessly. I'm not doing a morale check for them. He's just mindlessly going to attack Sninkinook. No.
Did you take the blessed off?
It doesn't matter. It was nowhere near him anyway.
No, I just meant like it's finished now.
Oh no, because it comes off on Eleanor's turn. It's still
She
got.
passed. No, we only had one left, and that was her turn past now.
Was it? Oh, it was, yeah, because she changed
Sure,
initiative.
yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay, you're right. Let me fix that then. So that's away. So it's you next, Kiara.
So it's just this other guy at the other side of the web. This other guy at the other side of the web.
That's the only one that's not caught in web.
What would my penalty be for shooting through web?
Well, you've only got a little bit of web there. Most of the web is up on that floor. You're shooting through Sninkinook. So standard -4. If you want to shoot there, -4. Remember, you've got range there, though. You don't have much. Saying that.
Your long range is 30 foot, isn't it?
Yeah, your long range is 30 foot on a dart. And the
So
problem
you
is, as soon as you
can't-
move to there, you've got to go through web. You can only move another 5 feet
I
forward.
would just shout to everybody, just kill that one and let's go. Let's leave them. Why are we wasting our time?
Okay. So you can potentially hold your action. You can say that and do nothing else and hold your action.
that's what I'm doing on my turn.
Right, what about the bear?
He can't really do anything. He maybe start moving over back towards here, thinking about going up these stairs.
Back over here.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, under my car.
Right then.
We'll zoom in a wee bit. We're a bit wild on this map where everybody is, but it's fine.
I'm not sure there's much I can do.
No, because you're on the middle floor, aren't you? You're not on the top floor.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold my action.
Okay. Ogrim Battlehammer, this would be a second attack. Did he have a first attack? No.
No, he held his action.
No, sorry. Yeah, that's right. He held his action, so that's at the end of the round. Kiara's held her action. So we are at the end of the round, so held actions. Anybody before Kiara?
Allgrim would be first, but he
Allgrim.
was. I don't think there's anything for him to do.
Okay, Kiara.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Anybody then? That's it. We go another round. Anybody changing their actions?
I could pull out a spear. Actually, Allgrim has got a spear, but it probably makes more sense for Ander McCall to get a spear since he's on that level. Assuming Fargrim isn't in the way.
Well, whatever
Yeah,
you need
I'll-
for whoever.
Eleanor's got her blunt-looking staff out.
She's using the staff of
got all
striking,
of
but
us.
she's not using the striking charges, right?
No.
Where's Eleanor? Oh, she's up at. She's up there as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all on the middle floor,
Yeah.
and these
I
skeletons are all
shall-
on the top floor.
I shall pull out this coral spear that I've been carrying around for a long time, and I'll roll initiative for that. Chances are I won't get to use it, but I'll roll initiative anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Not bad. Anybody else want to change their initiative?
No.
It's about the same as I had before, so...
Yep. Okay, so we can just move ahead with the next round then. Ogrim. It's in the, remember, in the middle floor. You're in the first floor. So the only skeleton.
Ogrim's on the bottom
on the
floor.
ground
isn't he?
Oh, he's in the bottom floor.
Ogrim's on
Yeah,
ground
sorry.
floor, yeah.
He's kind of guarding. In fact, I think he will actually step outside to guard the door, just in case. Make sure nothing creeps up, or he'll stand in the doorway
Okay.
where he can see what's going on out there, just in case anything comes from outside.
Okay, so Nenkinik.
More of the same.
Let's go. Good luck. Yeah, it's a hit. Give me that half damage.
Cool. Let's go.
Sorry. Hit
Where's that?
3.
fine.
Why is that
That's
half
three
again?
damage.
Because only blunt weapons do full damage against skeletons. Piercing and slashing weapons do half damage. Imagine a sword against a skeleton. It's not as good as a warhammer or something heavy, is it?
I just couldn't remember what the.
Yeah, it's half damage. They also, I think, they take half damage from fire as well. Also, they're resistant to sleep and charm and all those things.
Yeah.
Fargrim Battlehammer. Now he's on the middle. No, he's not. He's on the bottom floor still, because he was taking
No,
it easy.
Fargrim is on the middle floor. He was looking at the next flight of steps up.
Right.
Is the access at the top blocked by the web?
No, because let's say the door's over here. On this side. In fact, no. Door was here, so first floor it's here. Door's here. Yeah, the door is covered by web. Sorry.
Right, so you can't actually go through without getting in the web.
There's a scale. Let's say this one's fucking in the door, right? So the door's here, and it's coming up that way.
Right. So, but he can't strike at it without his weapon getting caught in the web. Curses.
We could try.
He'll hold his action.
Okay. Darrow.
I did the sum wrong last time, but it doesn't matter because I missed.
Where are you?
I moved Darrow
yeah,
as
yeah.
far forward as I can without getting in the web.
Which is
And
only
he
there.
does his full
Nah,
shot.
back a bit, back a bit.
Yeah. And then if you tell me the distance allowing for the 10-foot height,
Okay.
is it on range?
There's no 10-foot height. Alright, for these ones up here. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got... No, medium range. For these two, medium range.
-2, and then minus an extra -4 because I'm called shot, not going for the web bits.
-2 for elevation, -4 for called shot. -6
So
total.
-6 in all.
Yeah. Top or bottom one?
Doesn't really matter. Top of the map if you want.
Okay.
Hold on, have I? Yes, I have done that. Actually, I'll cancel because I may have rolled the wrong thing, as it went straight to miscellaneous bonus. There we are. Hit. Minus.
Ooh. Well, you roll a 15. No, you never rolled a 15.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3, yeah. Sorry, 15's your take, yeah. You rolled a 3. So that's not going to do anything, unfortunately. Slinkeruk, second attack. Hits.
Massive 5 damage.
Well, last of the animated pile of bones disappears. Or just crumples back into the ground.
There are the 4 that are webbed.
Oh yeah, sorry. The last one that's not totally caught. These skeletons don't have the strength to break out of the web. As long as you want them held there, they're held there. They're held there for another hour and 10 minutes. They can't do anything. But we're out of initiative.
Sorry.
Can I pick up some bits of? Can I pick up some bits of bone then? They're useful spell components.
As many as you like, mate.
I gather some fragments. I think Sneaky Nook has shredded some. I can probably find some out there.
You've got a good 1,000 or 2,000 to choose from there. How many bones are in a human body? 300 something, isn't it? You've got a couple of.
So we're going to kill the rest of these skeletons. Don't want to leave enemies behind.
No, let's just leave them and go. We're wasting we're timing.
I won't make you roll to finish them off. If you want to finish them off, I won't make you roll for it. In fact, I'll make you roll once, and if you roll a 1, then we'll do something. But they're caught in a web. You've got blunt weapons. You can walk straight up to them and just smash their heads in. If you want to finish them off, coup de grace.
How are we getting straight up to them?
Well, is that anything like spider's web, Kiara? Because spider's web burns nicely when you set fire to it.
Yeah, let's. If we can do something quick and just leave it and go, then let's do it. But I think we're really wasting our time with these.
And the spider's web.
It said don't delay. Not stop to do every side quest.
Yeah. Battering a few skeletons that are stuck in a web.
It's just military sense not to leave enemies behind.
This isn't a huge delay. It's
take a couple of minutes to bash their skulls in at the very most. There's only 4 of them. They're all tied up with these magic webs.
You can do it while I'm collecting up some bits of bone for
Thing
my
is,
spells.
You're out of combat. You can step carefully. You can move to just outside the outside where the web is and bash their skulls in. You don't have to make saving throws against the web catching you, or because you're out of combat now, everything can be more careful and timed, and you've got loads of time. You've got more than an hour. You can't just step out.
Darren's got his returning hammer, which eventually he'll roll a decent roll. So we waste a certain amount of time just finishing them off.
Tell you what, Peter, roll 1d20. And if you roll a 1, then something went wrong. If not, you can just finish them off with ease.
If you get stuck in the web, we're still burning them.
Nah, 7. Fine. You manage to just creep round the sides of the web and just bash their skulls in. No problem.
I shall walk up to Kiara and shake her hand vigorously and congratulate her on that horrible spell that she cast. That was really impressive.
Thanks.
That was your first time using lightning bolt, eh?
So we had
one earlier, didn't we?
She's had 2 lightning bolts.
2 in this fight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some areas which we can't see clearly.
Right, okay. Have I got any of the maps still greyed out for you?
You've got 4. You've got here.
Okay.
Here. And the long thin bit here for some reason.
Long thin bit where? Right, hang on.
Let's check the other things because we just want to make sure we've got nothing behind us.
Well, shall I sneak in and have a look?
Okay. And we'll follow a certain distance behind.
Yes, you do that.
Where are you heading?
Having thanked Kiara, I shall consult Darrow and find out where the boss wants me to go, and suggest we try the middle tower here, and I'll kind of have a peer in the front of there, and then look at the one to the south.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I shall attempt to sneak and move. So let me roll for that.
So assume we're following at our usual 50 foot, I think we said, behind.
What are we doing now? Going back down.
Slinkery's going to check out these towers. Because these
Alright,
you haven't
but
investigated.
So is somebody rolling just now then?
Slinkery's
Or-
rolling for hide in shadows and move silently.
Alright, okay. You should maybe say that though, because it's just, I sometimes think Discord's broken.
Well, I was moving quietly.
And then...
No, like, yeah, but like somebody should mention that.
If his
It
hide in
just seems-
shadows has failed. Remember last time how he failed his hide in shadows? It's because the sunlight caught that tiny one little bit of metal on his leather armour, that like his belt buckle or whatever. Sunlight's just caught it again.
Sorry. No, in actual fact, that's the opposite way round. I put a bonus of 20 on my hide in shadows, and it's put it in as 20 on the roll.
Oh, okay.
Not on the necessary roll. So it's added 20 to the D100, where it should have added 20 to the 65. So I rolled 69.
So that should be a success.
Hey.
Hey.
So that worked.
Okay, so you successfully hide in shadows and move silently. Okay, and you're moving up to the door of this tower. There's no door on it this time, it's just an open doorway.
And what's inside?
Have I opened up the map? Can you see in the map?
No.
No. Right, hang on. How about now?
The big black square just got an awful lot bigger.
My hiding areas. I should be revealing areas. There we go. Did that fix
Aha.
it?
Yes, there
Okay.
does not appear to be anything inside it.
I know, all that suspense, there's nothing in it. In fact, there's not a staircase in this one, there's no barrels and chests, there's no wooden trapdoor, there's no owl bears, there's no corpse, nothing in
And I
this one, I'm
checked the
afraid.
central one, and there's nothing in there either.
And
So
this one is empty of what should have a staircase in it going up. So, there's a tower above you, and there's a hole in the floor above you, where you should be able to get up, but the stairs are all broken away.
so there is a floor above us which might have something on it.
There's bits of one anyway,
there's-
at least.
But there's no staircase there.
Yep. You'd have to get up another way.
I've got a rope of climbing.
Yes, you have. So I shall use the rope of climbing and go up and see if there is anything on the floor above.
Okay.
You have it just now, don't you, anyway, from the last...
Yes, you lent it to me and I used it to ambush the skeletons.
Alright,
Not
okay.
particularly
It's
effective.
pole vault up. Yeah.
So let me I'm gonna roll a random treasure roll then. Okay? Because you went up there, I decided there was gonna be something up there. Let me get the Dungeon Master guide up and pull up some tables. I want to make this random. You always do well when I do the
20,000
randoms.
copper pieces. Yeah, 20,000 copper pieces.
1,000
Just enough to
copper
collapse
pieces,
the
let's
entire-
go. Right, okay, so 2 seconds.
I'm going to write this down. I've not written nothing down this whole session.
And this is all because you got a rope of climbing, Kiara.
Yes. I've
Right,
just
okay,
skipped
well-
in man.
First of all, before I even go looking through these tables and making it pay for myself, roll a D percentile and get 25 or lower that there's something here. So 25% chance there is something here, otherwise I don't have to go through all this pain.
Go on, Kiara.
Do you want to do it since you're popping up?
Okay.
There's not definitely something here, but there's a chance of something nice here. 66, okay.
Nope.
So you find a busted wooden chest with 20,000 copper pieces.
You just did that deliberately, didn't you?
Yes!
How are we going to carry a ton of copper?
You tell me? You found it.
Ah, dear. Well, we can just leave it there until the floor collapses and it falls to the ground. Well, it's not something people are going to find easily, so you can always report to your superiors, Darrow, there's 20,000 copper pieces in a chest
Yeah.
up on that floor.
Yes, so we've got the other round tower is the tower that looks more intact on the map.
This one,
Out
on the right
to
hand
the
side.
east. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, shall we have a look and see if there's a concealed access down below there?
Yeah, if you just move sneaking dog and assume that we're following
50
behind.
feet behind, yep, no problem.
Okay, I will observe it from round the corner here, and then here.
From here?
Well,
And from
from
here, okay.
there and from there, to see if I can see any accesses into the tower.
Okay.
Although it's likely there aren't going to be any. If that's outer works, then it's likely the only access to the tower is from inside.
You see towers much like the other ones you've been in and looked around, except this one's about 3 stories taller.
Whoa.
But you can't see a discernible way in. There's no door on the ground floor. In fact, the windows are only the first window's 3 floors up.
Fair enough. In that case, I shall sneak and I shall attempt to move down to here to see if there is a passage into the tower that way.
No.
So I will re-roll my sneak rolls.
Right. Okay. So this is just a wall that you see here. If you look up here for a door, you can see one.
Right.
So there's a door from the walls into the tower. But
In that case,
the walls are broken.
We can use the rope of climbing to scale up that point there, so that we're on the wall.
Yep.
And then we can make our way to the door.
And then there's a door, yes.
Okay. In that case, I will point out to the boss there's not a lot of point in me sneaking, because we're going to have to break in through that door. So I suggest that we use the rope of climbing and get everybody who can up here, and then if there's anything in there, we can assault inside.
How wide? Is that 10 foot wide or what? The walkway?
The walls, yeah,
The walls
10 feet.
Are they 10 foot or 5 foot?
Well,
Because all these were 5 foot. Which we
yeah,
didn't
5
get
foot.
together.
There's somewhere between 5 and 10. Like, if you're in combat, they're 1.
Okay.
One person.
Well,
so.
I'm going up there anyway. Anybody else coming up with me?
Well, we would normally put the 2 dwarves first, the 2 fighters first.
In that case, let's get Fargrim and Olgrim up there.
And maybe Darrow next. But it's how many people can... we can form a queue.
Yep.
You don't need to make checks to get up the rope of climbing, do you? Because you've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, the only problem is we can't
Space
get
now.
Charlemagne up.
And space now as well. By the time...
We could get everyone up apart from Charlemagne.
Well, no, if you look at the map now, unless Sneaky opens the door and goes inside, you're running out of space for people, because the other side of the wall is broken off.
Sorry, I was meaning in theory,
Yeah.
if people get the door open.
Yeah. But in practice now, you can't get any more up until Sneaky moves.
Yes. Yeah, but we've got the...
What condition is the door in?
Like before, mouldy and rotten and wet
I
and
step to
shite.
one side and let Fargrim use his hammer on it.
Okay, no roll required. Fine, give me a roll. Give me a 1d20 just in case it rolls a 1.
Okay.
Because we love a fumble. Come on.
We do love a fumble. I love a fumble.
Smashes
Yes,
the door
he's
in
rolled
with ease.
You rolled a double one.
So he smashes the
Okay.
door in with ease. So, what you'll see is the stairs down are broken, but you can see the hole down and you can see a floor beneath. And the stairs up are broken. And in fact, the floor above you is broken. You can only really see walls above you. Going up, a circle of walls going up like 5 floors this time. But all the stairs are all crumbled away and fallen down and broken. There are some stairs going down to the floor below you.
But there's no tunnel going down. There's no way below ground level.
Can't really see down, so I'd need to drop down to ground floor to have a look and see if there's an
What?
access underground.
What condition is the floor in on this level within the tower?
Well, so the stairs under you are fine. It's the ones above you that are fucked. So you imagine underneath you seems structurally sound, but you've got...
So can we get the party into the room on this level?
Well, before you do, you've got a few holes in the floor here, and the floor's not completely intact, because obviously when the stairs have come down they've broken bits of floor, so it's not got full structural integrity, the floor that you're on. And I'm giving you this without a check. You're a dwarf, you understand structural integrity, that's your thing, right? It's compromised. It's definitely compromised.
Well, so before we do anything else, if I go down to the ground floor and have a look to see if there is any access underground from there, because if there isn't, there's not a lot of point in worrying about whether we can get everybody up here. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
So I shall carefully make my way down the steps to the ground floor and see if there's anything of interest in terms of access or hidden treasure on the ground floor.
Stinking, because you get halfway down the spiral staircase, you're really struggling for space to get through any further, and you're at the edge of your improvisation when the rocks kind of close in, and you realise that it's all the rubble and all the stairs from above is just collected in this bottom floor, and there's not really anywhere you can go. This is filled in with masonry, basically.
Okay, in that case, I'll go back up again.
And we all gather in the owlbear room.
Yes, let's go and move those barrels.
Is there any point in checking the floor above, boss?
There's no stairs for at least 2 floors.
How long's the rope?
Well, the rope of climbing will get up to
30 feet, I think.
Yeah. So I can check the next floor.
That will get you up.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, I will get Olgrim to pass me the rope of climbing, and I will check the next floor.
Okay, so 4 floors up, you find a little bit of platform left somehow, just hanging onto the wall somehow from one brick or whatever. And because you're so light and nimble, you can walk on it. And I'm going to give you a 10% chance that there's something of value up here. So roll me a D percentile, 10 or under, and we can roll treasure tables. Because there's nothing else up here. No, nothing.
There's nothing there.
Nothing up there at all.
Fair enough. In that case, they can tell me all about this owlbear thing.
Okay, the building wobbles a little bit as you climb back down, even under your very small amount of weight.
It's much safer underground. Right, so we congregate in the kind of bloody mess that is the owlbear fight.
Okay.
Yeah. If we haul the owlbear corpses out to give ourselves more room.
Are the feathers worth anything, do you think?
Well, I don't know. It's your monsters.
Who's moving them? Logistics.
The strong one. We've got 3 dwarfs with us.
Yeah.
I'll take a few of the big bright feathers, just as quills, if nothing else.
Oh, you get to take some feathers off them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say I can use them as pens, if nothing else.
Has it been 10 minutes, by the way?
Since what?
Since we stopped fighting?
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say, have you got something in the oven? And I forgot to remind you.
Since he last regenerated a hit point is what he's asking.
What have you done? Yeah, you've been around 3 towers now and climbed up and down and up and down. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. You've got a hit point back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Darrow and anyone, and maybe the 2 dwarven brothers, if we can haul those owlbears out of the way.
Okay, no problem. There may be a little exaggerate the size of them on the map. You could pull them out and bother a couple of dwarves.
Because then when we then the barrel moving is going to be easier.
Okay.
So you investigate the corpse. What was it? Anything of value?
What was it? It looks like a male juvenile human.
Fair enough.
About the same age as some of the useless people we've lumbered Elise with.
Looks like a young teenager, 14, 15.
Oh, that's younger, right.
Mm-hmm. We're getting a bit grimdark for a moment here, guys. That's a little kid lying dead.
Yeah.
Not our problem.
It's not my problem, I'm just the dungeon master.
Well, we will mention... If we end up going back to town, we can pass on the news.
Well, do you want to stick it in the corner and collapse some stones over
I was going
it?
to say, you're
Take
just
a
leaving
look?
it there, like.
I move into the corner, but yeah.
Just put him in the corner and put some stones over it to protect
So
him.
yeah. So a bit of burying, but not something where the corpse will be collapsing is a bit, because what state is this? Killed in the last day.
No. Smells a little bit.
We should let's just move him to the side. I'll pick a flower and put it on the top. Come on, let's see what's in this trapdoor.
Yeah, if you want to cover it in stones, I can arrange that, watch.
Yeah. And let's get the doors. Yeah. How many people can we put inside that space?
There you go.
Depends. Are they as big as you or as big as me?
How's that, Tabby?
It's 20.
Very restful.
Some stones.
Very respectful. She'll pick a wee flower off one of these bushes.
If it's 25 foot by 25, we can have everyone in there when we want.
Yeah, no problem.
We can roll the barrels out of the way.
Yep. Have the barrels actually got anything worthwhile in, or have they just been filled with stone and rock?
They were just filled with, if I remember it, they were filled with stone and rocks and dirt and sand and stuff just to make them heavy, yeah.
So that's where we got the stones. That's where we got the stones to bury the youth with.
Yeah, they're full of stones, so you can easily bury him.
I will stay on guard as they kind of move the barrels away, just in case anything bursts out of the trap.
But let me be clear though, you've not got a dirt floor in here unless you dig down a little bit. You've got a hard, like, concrete like floor here.
No, we're not doing an ages burial.
So you're just covering them in stones here. You're just chucking these stones straight on top of him, yeah?
Moving him, covering up his probably grey, decomposing face, and then
grey and decomposing.
We're going to get fired into this trapdoor. We didn't kill him.
Does anybody have a forensics non-weapon proficiency, or like to like work out how long he's been dead or anything like that? How do we do that with a non-weapon proficiency?
We don't care.
It smells
we got an WP to do with living critters, not to do with dead ones.
It's been dead for a while. You can all tell that.
I'd say I've got healing, but yeah. Anyway, so we moved the rubbish out of the way.
Yep. Oh, why can I not highlight more than one of these? Never mind, I'll move them one at a time.
And we're not going to surprise whatever's underneath.
Well, if there is no
we've exposed the trapdoor now.
So you're going to pull the barrels and crates away, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you put them?
Out of the...
Just in the corner? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do expose what seems to be trapdoor. At least it's a wooden... what looks like a door with what looks like a handle on it.
And this looks in a lot better condition and presumably newer than what was seen in the other towers.
Maybe not newer, but in better condition, yes.
Which side are the hinges on?
So it opens towards you, Slinky Nook. There's like a handle there where you see it. Picture it as you see it. There's a handle there and it pulls up towards you. It's maybe scaled wrong. It's maybe shouldn't be as big. I'm looking at the size of the miniatures thinking it should be more like that, but it's like a 8-9 foot wide big thing like.
You could hook a rope around that loop and pull it toward.
So we've got a crenellation up there, yeah?
Yep.
So if we put a rope around it and take it up and around the crenellation, we can haul on the rope from this side and it'll lift it up. Yeah?
But with the 9 of you or whatever it is, you imagine you could just about lift anything, could you not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got enlarge as a spell and we've got 3 dwarfs. So if we needed something opened, we'd get it opened.
Yeah. Whatever was the most recent barrel or chest, will still be nearby, just in case we need to put something back on it in a hurry.
Okay.
All right. Well, if Olgrim and Darrow can do the lifting, Fargrim and Sneaky-Nook can get ready to deal with whatever's underneath it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
All right. Right, before we do open the door then, I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. Back from the bathroom.
There's
So
wide, shallow steps below it.
you pull the trap door open. You open it up and you see stonework floors, stonework walls. There's no step ladder or anything going down, but you see what appears to be a stone room underneath you. Now,
No stairs either, though, just a hole.
no stairs. Now, I might be able to do this. If I can do this, I'll be really clever. Let's try this. Boom. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nice.
Sweet,
yeah.
sweet. There you go.
That's cool.
So, you're above that room. You get me?
Yes, indeed.
That's cool.
Yeah? Okay. So the rest of you, I'm going to put you on the outside for now, just to portray visually that you're not in the room, okay? Just because we don't have much map space, outside is outside, okay? So Fargrim and Sneaky-Nook get to look down the hole, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you see...
Olgrim and Sneaky-Nook.
Fargrim, Olgrim and Sneaky-Nook, yeah. You see a 10 by 10 room.
No steps down.
Okay.
No steps down, but it's only like a 10-foot drop, or less, 8-foot drop probably.
A long way
I've
for a
got
door.
regular rope too.
We've got that rope.
Yeah, the rope.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can drop a rope down, and the rope of climbing can still get down as well. It's not a problem getting down. I'm just saying there's no stairs.
So that we just pop the rope of climbing down like a pole, slide down.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I think
we drop the rope
I don't know
down.
how easy Charlemagne can get down, but the rest of us should be able to get down using the rope.
I'm going to climb down the rope of climbing, and then attempt to go silently and in shadows to see what's through that door.
Okay. Well, regarding Charlemagne, how many levels has Kiara been with him now? Let's say she's taught him to climb down a rope at least. Maybe not up one, but down one. He's well smarter than the average bear. He's been with you a long time. Remember, you've got training animal proficiency, handling animal proficiency. You probably have taught him to climb down a rope by now.
Or we can lower him.
Or it's only 8 feet. You can probably do a droopy. Do you know what I mean? Just like hang down and then drop, and it's only a
I was
foot.
just thinking, I was just working out in my head like how big a drop it was, how big the hatch was, how big he would have from his paws to wherever. That's what I was just thinking about.
If he does that, actually, he can probably get his feet down without dropping. If we say it's 8 feet, he can probably just about do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that. You remember, he's a bear too, not like a dog, so he could like shimmy down with his front paws.
Well,
I mean, like,
the bear can get down,
roar
no
himself
problem.
down.
Yeah.
They are built differently. They climb down trees and shit. Bears, like
Yeah. Bear.
as people think, like he's quite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's the thing we forget. He's a bear. He climbs trees. He's got
Yeah.
natural climbing ability already. Actually, yeah. So no
Right,
problem for
yeah.
the bear to get down. Yeah. Donkey, different story.
Yeah.
The mule, sorry, different story.
We should stop naming the pack animals. I feel bad when we leave them behind.
You're not getting the mule down here unless you just kick it down here. But getting it
He'll
back up's a
start-
different
he'll-
thing.
He'll starve to death if we leave him too or get eaten. We're gonna have to kill him.
Well, there's grass, isn't there?
There's loads of grass.
There are
Something
wolves.
The whole
Sure.
castle grounds is just grass.
I bet something will kill him.
Oh,
Or
well,
eat him.
that's the cycle. That's the circle of life.
Making good food for an owlbear, like.
I was just thinking
If
it.
things
Those
go
buck-beaked things will
badly,
get
if
him.
things go badly, we may be back in an hour.
Yeah, fair one.
Retreat!
We'll tie him up in a grassy patch.
Plenty bushes and trees and rocks and things to tie him to. Loads of bits of water. A million things to tie him to. Loads of grass.
Don't tie him too badly.
I meant with a long rope.
And make sure you take off the spare holy water.
Because we would just end up having him tied down as bait for these.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah, we're going to have to load up. Load up Charlemagne instead.
Yeah.
Since when was Charlemagne the pack animal? He doesn't carry
you can't
things.
Can't load
Nah,
up
but
Charlemagne. Because if he goes charging into a fight, all that holy water is going to get broken.
You can't load up the bear, like.
You're all forgetting Charlemagne had a special harness and shit made for him back in one of the towns that we were in. He's got room for packages.
Aye, he can carry things from town to town. He's got pack things for carrying things, but no charging into battle at the same time. Like, you're talking about glass bottles in a pack on his back.
He's not charging into battle.
Yeah. So,
okay, that's fine. Like, if you use him and he calmly walks along and you grab out bottles of holy water while he walks along calmly, that's fine.
We have a couple of bottles each, reasonably accessible, and then other stuff starts to be need to be replenished from our bags or from his back.
As far as I know, you've got at least a good few each already. As far as I know, you've got at least a good few each already, like ready to go.
We will split it up between us all so that we've got some in our packs and we've got some ready. Okay?
But remember, picture 40 glass bottles. It's not in a bag because that would break. It's in a crate with little separators. So if that crate's sitting on the back of a bear, as soon as that bear goes up on its two hind legs, the bottles all fall out of the crate.
Yeah. So it got separate. It will have come with a bit of padding in the first place, and we'll wrap it in spare clothes, etc.
But something that would be sat
carrying a huge amount.
Something that needs to be sat flat, though, eh?
You could stuff a crate into my backpack, I'm sure.
Not a crate, no, because remember, this is a crate of like 40, so this is a big-ass thing.
Right,
like, remember, so this is like...
Not the whole crate, no.
No.
Yes, so we're breaking it up between us and wrapping it in our spare clothes, etc.
There's 26 bottles on the...
So, even between the 9 of you, I think it is, you're going to have, or 8 of you, you're going to have to take some time to wrap them up so that they're not just breaking in your backpacks, because you've got quite a lot in each backpack now. So, this is going to take you half an hour.
Oh, good. That's another 3 hit points. Thank you.
Hey! Aye, so if you're doing that, if you're arranging all this and wrapping them up carefully so they're not just breaking as soon as you charge, then this is going to take you half an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, I said I was sliding down and then sneaking into the room just to see what's there and just keep watch. So I moved silently successfully, but I criticaled my hide in shadows. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. So
I am keeping watch down below and listening for things creeping around.
Okay, so let me just drop myself onto the next map. I'll not drop you on it. 2 seconds.
You'll probably drop me in it, though.
Oh, definitely, mate. Okay, so you didn't fall down the hole, no?
No.
You just failed your hide in shadows, not your move silently.
No. I made my move silently, and I critical successed my hide in shadows. I rolled a 1, and I needed 85.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you're doing. Are you hanging your head down below and having a look around, or?
I slid down the rope of climbing.
No, so you went down, okay.
Okay, and then moved silently and hid in shadows to the access to that little room and looked around the corner.
Let me see if I can move just one character. How do you move just one person onto one map? Like that. Is that what you mean? Here we go! Come on! David, does that work?
Yes, that's worked.
Thank you very much, Gold, you absolute gentleman. As always, you're a legend. Thank you. There you go, David. This is the room around you. See that?
Yep.
Okay. And you hear shuffling and movement. Like I was going to say in the distance, but it's close. Like here.
I shall stay close to the rope of climbing.
Okay. Well.
And I shall keep watch, and as soon as I see anything coming in, I'm probably going to go back up the rope.
You see something. So let me move it onto the token layer. You see something here, and what you see here, just in the corner of the room, is kind of like what you were just fighting 10, 30 minutes ago. The skeletons, but there's more flesh on it, and you smell a reek of it, and there's flies buzzing around it, and there's maggots crawling out of the eyes and out of the pus holes in its face, and this thing looks at you and it lurches towards you.
Oh, so hiding shadows doesn't work against zombies.
No.
In that case,
it's not a zombie.
It's
not a zombie.
It's not a zombie.
No. This thing stinks like you've never smelt before, eh? You didn't smell this in a zombie.
Quite ghastly.
Like a ghastly smell.
Yeah. Well, I'm nipping back up the rope of climbing.
Right, okay. So, what I want to do then is roll initiative. Just you and just this thing to see if you get up the rope before it gets to act, okay? So, give me a second. Let me just get my things back on the right things and pull up the things.
So we've got various people stood around, or the two dwarves, aren't they?
Aye, so they're the closest to the hole at the top.
The two dwarves.
But I'm going to have a initiative roll from Stinky Nook and from this monster, just to see if he gets up the rope before this thing gets to act, okay? So, Stinky Nook, go ahead and roll me an initiative. In fact, hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds, David. If I could just pull up the initiative box on the screen first. There you go. I got 12. What you got?
Well, what's my speed modifier for rope of climbing?
Well, what size of creature are you?
Oh.
3.
I think I'm small.
3.
Small or medium, but I'm certainly
3.
small.
If you're medium, it's 6. If you're large, it's 9. If you're small, it's 3. For a natural action, 3 for a small creature.
Okay. So that's 2.
You've got to roll up a 9 or better, an 8 or better. Surely you can beat it. On a D10. There you go.
I rolled a 10. So I nip up the rope as this ghastly thing kind of rushes towards me.
Correct.
And it appears down in the hole below as I climb back up to the surface.
You scramble up the rope just before this horrible smelling thing with rotten flesh and maggots coming out its eye holes grabs at your ankles. And as you get up through the trapdoor, this thing grabs the rope and it's got a hold of the rope. What are you doing?
Fine.
I think we should chuck some holy water down at it.
On it.